Oh, ila ite nyuma amekuwa sawa. Okay, welcome to our today's lesson. We're going to look at indices. So we're going to look at the laws of indices, how to apply them. So that is what we are going to look at today. So get your pen and book so that we can move together. Okay, we are going to start with the laws of indices. We remind ourselves on laws of indices. So the first law of indices, we looked at this one. We say that when we are having a raised to m, then we are multiplying it by a raised to m, we are going to get a raised to m plus n. So a raised to m times a raised to n, that will be equal to a m plus n. You simply multiply, you add the powers. And then when you are dividing, that is now law number 2. When you have a raised to m divided by a raised to n, you're going to get a, then you subtract the powers. So you're going to have m minus n, that way. And then the third law of indices was this one. When we have a raised to m, then we multiply the power by n, then our answer, we're going to get a, then multiply the two powers, m and n. So we're going to get mn as our answer. So those are the 3 basic laws of indices that we know. We're going to look at more as we continue. But for a start, you can look at those ones. Then remember, for these laws, the laws apply or hold when the base is the same. So the laws only applies when the bases are the same. You can see the base is a everywhere. So a times a power n times a power n, we get a power m plus n. We add the powers. Then when we're dividing, you subtract. Then you multiply by n, you're going to get mn. Another thing that you are supposed to know is that any number that is raised to 0 is 1. Any number that you're going to raise it to 0, your answer is going to be 1. And any number, that means a raised to 0 is equal to 1. And any number raised to 1 is that number. So any number that you're going to raise it to 1, you're still going to get the same answer. For instance, a raised to 1 will be equal to a. If you're having 100 raised to 1, your answer is still going to be 100. Anything raised to 1, you still get the same answer. Let us look at these examples. You can look at examples. So we have our first example. We are saying 2 raised to 6. We are multiplying it by 2 raised to 4. Then B, 3 raised to 10 divided by 3 raised to 4. Then C, 5 raised to 2, then brackets raised to 3. So I want us to use our given laws to apply on how to solve the given examples. So let us look at the solution for this. Solution. And we can start with A. Now, A says 2 raised to 6. You multiply by 2 raised to 4. So that one means now that we have the same base and we are multiplying the 2, we simply take the same base, which is 2, then add the powers. And the powers is 6 plus 10. Therefore, our answer is going to be 2 power 10. And what is 2 power 10? 2 power 10 is equal to 1024. That one becomes your answer for that. Then B, we have 3 raised to 10. Then we divide by 3 raised to 4. We have the same base, which is 3. So our answer will be 3. You raise it to 10. Now that we are dividing, we subtract minus 4. So we get 3 raised to 6. 10 minus 4, you get 6. Therefore, 3 power 6, you get 729. So that one becomes your answer. Then we move to C. C. Now C is 5 raised to 2, then into brackets raised to 3. So in this case, you simply take the base, which is 5, and then you multiply the powers, that is 2 times 3. So 2 times 3, we're going to get, now we have 5 power 6. And 5 power 6, you get 15, 6, 25. So this one now becomes your final answer. So that is how we basically apply the 3 given laws. We can look at more more examples. Let us look at more examples. More examples. Then this example 1. Number 1. Solve A. We have 2 raised to x, then brackets 3, then B equals to 2 power 12. Then B, we have 4 raised to 3, then into brackets power x is equal to 64. Is equal to 64. Then we have the third one, C. 9 raised to 2x is equal to 729. That one. Now we can look at those 3. So we can now look at these examples, the 3 of them. So we have 2 power x, and then you multiply by the power of 3. Then is equal to 2 power 12. So we start with that one, the solution for that. So solution. So we start with A. Now A, we are having 2 power x into brackets 3 is equal to 2 power 12.